By the way, this is a re-upload of the original video. You guys are probably asking, why is it being re-uploaded? Well, ShowPro took down the video because it got a copyright claim. So I'm re-uploading it again. Sorry for the inconvenience. If you've seen this video before, move on with your day. Bye! For every new main series Pokemon game, we're introduced with 3 starter Pokemon. 1 grass type, fire type, and water type. These 3 Pokemon of the specified region help trainers shape their paths for success into becoming Pokemon trainers and then later becoming the champion. Some people like to pick the starter they feel as their favorite, or they can choose the strongest one they feel will get them through the games the most efficiently. Some people will even use these starter Pokemon in the competitive format of Pokemon. Today, I will be counting down those strongest starter Pokemon with how well they do in the metagame, mainly Smogon, not VGC, because I'm not really familiar with that format of battling. I will also be taking playthroughs into consideration for how well each starter performs in its specified region, and we'll also be taking how powerful their Mega Evolutions are for the starters who have them. So with that out of the way, let's begin our journey. Waterfalling into the number 5 slot, we have for Alligator, the cute Alligator Johto starter, and personally one of my favorites. I know some people joke about this water starter because of its sprite, dead ass, but hey, if you got it, flaunt it. For Alligator is definitely the strongest out of all the Johto starters for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I feel Totodile's line just does better with a more powerful matchup against the main gym leaders and Elite 4 members of Johto for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. For competitive, for Alligator is currently now in the RU tier and wrecks teams left and right. For Alligator gets access to moves like Dragon Dance, which boosted speed and attack by 1 stage, and this with the ability Sheer Force can just shred with Waterfall, Ice Punch, Earthquake, you name it, for Alligator shreds it. This Pokemon is super good for its placement, and I can't even imagine how useful it will be if it gets a Mega Evolution. Best starter for Sinnoh Infernape takes the place of the number 4 spot of this list. Despite Infernape not having a Mega Evolution, it's still a very good Pokemon and is super viable, being able to attack on the physical and special side. It has a base speed stat of 108 and can outspeed a lot of Pokemon throughout the meta. For its journey through Sinnoh, because of its viability, it does well against the majority of the gym leaders through Sinnoh and the Elite 4 portion of the game. It performs better than Empoleon and Torterra by far on the competitive side and in-game. It can be ran with the Choice Scarf, Life Orb, Expert Belt, pretty much anything is viable with Infernape. It can also get access to the Elemental Punches, Grass Knot, and a bunch of other cool moves. Infernape is super powerful, and for the future, I want to see it get stronger with the Mega Evolution. Does it need it? No, but it would still be cool if we were to get one. The best starter for Kanto, Fire Red, and Leaf Green had to make an appearance on this list, and I'm glad it did because it is also one of my favorites. Venusaur aids the players super well on their Kanto journey through Fire Red and Leaf Green and deals with threats like Brock, Misty, and Giovanni's ground types. Kalos also makes it very viable due to it getting a Mega Evolution, with a thick fat ability having the damage it takes from fire types and ice types. The Venusaur line does well against Grant, Valerie, and a handful of other threats throughout the Kalos region. With this ability, it's also placed very high in the Smogon format of battling. Its stats are overall very balanced and only really has problems with psychic Pokemon such as Alakazam. Venusaur's move pool is also pretty interesting, being able to run moves like Swords Dance, so it could be a physical tank or the standard support tank Pokemon with Leech Seed, annoying the heck out of your opponent. Mega Evolution was what Venusaur needed and it worked greatly for it. Greninja is by far the best Kalos starter in my opinion, when it comes to looks and game viability. Greninja has always been super great, but when it got Gunk Shot, it was all over, and it destroyed the meta, and it got moved to the Ubers tier. Even with the release of Ash Greninja, both Greninja stay at the OU tier, and both forms are still pretty solid to use, with its great move pool and great abilities of Protean and Battle Bond. In game 2, Greninja shreds trainers left and right, whether it be Grant, Team Flare, or Malva. Those are only a few Pokemon it shreds, to be honest. It's super fast, kills fairy types with Gunk Shot, and can attack on both sides of special and physical. The anime did a great job with Ash Greninja as well. That battle with the lawn was incredible. I'm sure Greninja is doing its job pretty well right now in Kalos. I think everyone was kind of expecting this one to be number 1. The speed boosting king, Blaziken. Blaziken got the speed boost ability in Generation 5, and it became a monster, towering its way up to the Ubers list. Game Freak even awarded it with a Mega Evolution, making it even more powerful, all because of its ability's Speed Boost. Before then, in Generation 3, Blaziken was not all that great of a Pokemon. I mean, it was decent, but it was definitely not as good as it is now, especially with the Fire typing being special. Gen 5 was when Blaziken truly became a threat, not to take lightly. In playthroughs of ORAS2, it can kill with the speed boosting of its Mega Evolution. Protect and Speed Boost, Protect and Speed Boost, just rinse and repeat. It's pretty simple. The Mega Evolution and Hoenn ability officially broke Blaziken though, and that's why it's number 1 on this list. Well, those are in my opinion the top 5 strongest starter Pokemon. There are starter Pokemon, of course, that play a big part in Pokemon fans' lives, but not all of them are strong, however. If you feel there should be a Pokemon on the list that I missed, be sure to put it in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. If you want to support me further, consider following my Twitch where I stream a lot of Pokemon content and Nintendo content like shiny hunting, showdown battles, Pokemon Mr. Dungeon Explorers of Skies speedruns, Zelda, and even Fire Emblem content. So if you guys come down and support, I would love that a lot. Want to support me further and gain cool perks? Check out my Patreon. Fly Jubilee, Dan Leone, Lady Crimson, Derby Poster, and Jarrett Ruiz Austin did, and I wanted to thank them personally for going above and beyond. It means the world to me. I think I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'm Mystic Umbreon, and I will see you in the future for more awesome Pokemon content.